Point 5 Creative Studios. Feel the story.
Hey, what the story?
Like souls, Mind 5 Creative Studio.
And before Deputy Commissioner Ngule, my boy, Nacharungira, and I told him bluntly that your Commissioner General is corrupt, and I know. I even told him how he would be saying Matanga is attacking him, even talking to me about it. And you were wrong to think Matanga has no trace of corruption. There's no trace. During Matanga's tenure, there was never the corruption that we see today. When the head of the fish is rotten, the police is like that. But he lied. He's a smooth operator, but a criminal. Look at his history in CID. To really be the best to tell you, during the Nyaya Kuba Mota, he was involved facilitating Mutamba Mota where we have the date, it's well known. Are you with me? Muna Kachansa Nekungwara, and probably thinking that tribal politics would work and everything, but not the most competent at all. There are a lot of competent officers there who could have been what you call us, but he certainly has lacked. Look at the enumeration of the workers, the corruption is right within the junior workers. It's because them at the top are corrupt. The Papo and Kanyura Independent Commission, Apana put as we speak, Nyazema and Chombo are supposed to be arrested for allowing riverbed mining to happen in Angori Commission. Go to Angori Commission today and see how it was destroyed. Emma will tell you they intimidate Emma workers, and so forth. Emma will tell you that the police, they could not go to Marsh West today and create a desk for complaints against Nyazema. You see the number of people who come there. But Nyazema will be very clear that I'm untouchable. I am the Commissioner General's boss, and I'll do what I want. Then we with everything in place, went to court, arrested me. We are not minors. We have a conservancy, and as a result, we need to be rehabilitated. Every document was approved. They came, their own Chinese people who had paid the money. And we know the amounts of money which we saved in front of the provincial joke, which itself too was compromised. It's probably saved for the president's office. But all of them in the army, the general of watch who was chairing, was compromised. They came there on the assumption that Nyazema said we were doing riverbed mining. We have never done riverbed mining. And they saw it was not there, but they still went there because they were also part. Jock was accused of receiving money from the Chinese. We listed the number of Chinese. Equipment went into these areas, in rural areas, without number plates. We put it out on Twitch, as you can see. These Chinese were never arrested. They were there. And then to arrest me, to convince the Chinese that they were acting, and they were active. I got arrested because of a company that had all the paperwork. I went in, detained for 2 days. Detained for 2 days. And I'm not worried about being detained. I'm strong and I've been arrested several times. It's him I pity for. All these abusing power, I pity for them one day when they're inside here. I can survive, but I have a mother who's old. And I'm the eldest boy. I've got children who look at me and say, but our dad is jailed for what? We go to court. They intimidate the prosecutor there. And that prosecutor for Karoi must be commended for being strong. The provincial prosecutor was weak. They said there's no case here, all the statements. They said still the trial must continue. The trial continued. First of all, you cannot arrest somebody who is not a company. You cannot arrest individual. The company sits down to make a resolution In making that resolution, they say this person must represent the company. A resolution has not been made that they arrested me. And then the resolution was made, somebody got in, Daniel should go to represent the company. I was out. The court started. It was embarrassing. They said there's no matter here. They said, no, the matter must continue with the area PP of Marsh West, who too is intimidated. So if the prosecutor general is intimidated by the police, how many people are in jail who are innocent because of intimidation? The real criminals are these police people who don't arrest themselves. Zach is scared. Independent Commission is scared. You know, the police itself is in the forefront of it. There are dockets which people have opened, but nothing happens. Right now, Reza is sitting on a docket for marrying Chumbanyasa, but they cannot be arrested. So what is the point of Zach? And I speak from being our chairman of the African Parliamentary Network in Zimbabwe chapter. Then I rose to being a board member of Africa. Then I rose to being the chairperson currently of the Southern African Parliamentary Against Network. At continental level, vice president. Okay. And how can I then be quiet about this corruption? I must first deal with the corruption in my country. And it's us. It's not for the president. It's us to point a finger at those who are corrupt. Because the day will come. Judgment day will come. You see? All those things happened. Yeah? And I don't have to go to any office. I'm strong enough to pull through. But I can't be quiet when I see all these things happen. Mutamba is fiercely corrupt. He's run by money. Okay, he is being in office not by merit. It's by lobbying and people going like anything else. Okay, he being karanga. But mkaranga anwera mkanya. Mitupu inokosha. Are you with me? There are better police officers in that system who are disciplined, who are able to do a job. You can't make the entire police unit Karanga. He wants to make it a Karanga institution. I'm Karanga, but I don't believe in that. There must be balance in terms of the regional, and that's what the president calls for. He is arrogant to his minister. He doesn't listen to his minister. Are you with me? He thinks hanging around close proximity to the president is powerful. You're fooling yourself to think that close proximity to the president is being power. You don't know. The president will never go for anything that is wrong. Are you with me? Now with that, okay, I was acquitted. The company was acquitted. The police officers in there were very clear that we never saw anything wrong, but we were given orders. Trucks and trucks went there. We had to get the sheriff to remove them from there. The court ruled that they must leave the place. They were removed by the sheriff and police. How compromised they are. People are going around in high position, taking mines from innocent people and all that. The people in the military and so forth. It's only the president's office which is disciplined, which doesn't do that. But the military, some of them are doing that. The police are doing that in cahoots. How then can you say a country is safe when we are supposed to be protected by the same people who are going out there to grab things from us using their offices? Is this what the struggle was about? I say this with so much pain because even with what is going on right now, with Sonia and mother, how do you on earth get the mother of your children arrested? And not only the mother, Lumbuya, in this book, Pachuanu, Chero Pau Umari, has written, Chero say. Chiro amai ukazoketa vanokata sei unofana kufana nzira dzokugadzirisa. The criminals are out, the innocent are in, and we must keep quiet. We cannot afford to keep quiet. There's a time when we must stand up. We stand up for the truth because we are given that gift by God to represent the innocent. We are given that gift and protected by ancestors to stand strong against those who abuse office. Mutamba is that culprit. The late, Commissioner General Chiwuri, the former, will tell you more about him. He's a snake. He's not a police officer. He's a criminal. He can arrest me for this. I'm prepared to show abuse of office through the evidence I have. He does not know what I have. He does not know what I've been given by people. I do not speak without evidence. I challenge him for us to meet in court and I'll expose all his acts kubvira kudhara ari kuCID. Achita chitsotsi chemota. Achichinja departments na Chiwuri. He was once Chiwuri's blue-eyed boy. But he came and he victimized the likes of Panama Codes, who were doing a good job and he was worried. He was a young, promising young man coming through in the police, but he did that. We regret that Matanga is not there. For one, I would attack Matanga left, right, and center, write the truth about him, and he took it. But at no point would he abuse his office for me to be arrested. I want to say this to Mutamba. When Chiwuri abused his office by arresting me, I was in a meeting at Arrest Central Law and Order. And the Magwenzi chief superintendent was handling the matter. And this is what I told him in there. I said, go and tell the Commissioner General of Police that he will appear before the International Court of Justice one day. But with the way he's behaving, he will never live in this country. They went into Chiwuri. I was arrested again. I was in and out until a judge said, can you put all the cases together? Because I'd spoken the truth. They'd accused me of taking over a company, Westwood, yet they were benefiting from it as the police, because they would get a percentage because they were taking their cars there to have boobas put. Westwood had no money. I injected the money. The shares I got was from a black man, Hamaskoj Banda. Westwood is MD, the money had no money, I capitalized it. And then you say to me, I'm taking over a company. Hamaskoj could not pay me the money. In not paying me the money, I took over the shares properly. And then they said I had because they used to eat my 10% and so forth. Until Chiwuri, when I was chairman of the province, said to me, no, I want to apologize. It was Chibage who was doing this. An admission. It was Chibage who was doing this. An admission that it was corrupt, and I got rid of Chibage. But today, where's Chiwuri? Where will you be, Mutamba, tomorrow? These officers come and go. These people who abuse power come and go. For me, I'm strong. And those who fought me innocently have never crossed the line. It is important that we say, stop abusing these officers for the sake of money. Do your job. Live the career in a manner which you're respected even when you walk. Now, through the offices, then, Makutorera, Vana, Mai, Vana, Vanufanga Chichenga, below 18, Imiwana Baba, Vana, because of that. Anyika itongwe ni vanhu vakadaro vanofunga kuti vana vanofanira kugara nana baba vana vasati va18 iwo wakakura usina mai here utsinye nyika itongwe nevanhu utsinye pasi nevanhu vane utsinye.